Hi everyone, welcome to this lesson. Today we're going to have a very interesting topic. I don't know about you, but for me, movies are very interesting. And also TV programs. I am a really big fan of movies like John Wick, especially action movies. Obviously, we have many types of movies, and that's what we are going to talk about. So please be prepared for this lesson and follow me, please. My name is Daniel Melgarejo, and I'm going to be with you in this lesson talking about movies and TV programs. So, with regard to TV programs and movies, we have many things to talk about, starting from production corporations, right? Like Paramount Pictures, Universal Pictures, DC Universe, Marvel Studios, and all of that. I don't know about you, but in my case, for example, I've spent a lot of time watching movies, especially in this quarantine period. How much have you been watching movies all along these days? So let's jump right into this lesson. So please, let me share with you what the learning goal is. And our learning goal for today's lesson is to talk about preferences of different types of movies and TV programs using vocabulary and expressions. So if it's your case that you're not very familiar with these kind of words, don't worry about it because we're going to talk about them and you're going to use them in this lesson. But first, let's start with the types of movies, okay? For example, with regard to type of movies, we have many of them. And as you can see, the variety we have of movies are very big. But let's start knowing some words with regard to type of movies, okay? So in this case, we have action movies. Obviously, action movies are about stories that takes action, right? Action stories like shooting guns, people who are fighting, and all of that kind of stuff. So I love especially action movies. I don't know about you, but I love them. And also we have adventure movies. Yeah, these movies are about adventures. There is a big, and the main character also have some story to tell and has to achieve something, like for example, I don't know if you have seen Indiana Jones, right? That's a kind of adventure movie. And also we have here the Pirates of Caribbean, right? Another type of movie is animated movies. Yes, animated movies are about animated pictures and cartoons. And in the same way, you have cartoon movies. And also we have comedy, documentary. With regard to documentary movies, we have movies focused on very realistic issues. Like for example, this movie, An Inconvenient Truth. This is about the global warming. And what about drama movies? And also we have horror movies. I don't especially like them, but I've watched many of them. Another type of movie we have is romantic movie. And this last type of movie, I love it, especially science fiction movies such as Star Wars and others. They're pretty good for me. I'm a really big fan of Star Wars. So as you can see, we have many types of movies. But in this lesson, when you are trying to talk about your favorite type of movies, you may use some other expressions like my favorite film is, what it's about, right? Who is in it, what is it like, and others. So please check this chart because you're going to find here some special expressions you may use in this lesson. So for example, when you are trying to talk about your favorite film, it would be good for you to start your opinion by saying my favorite film is, and you would start with the name of the movie, and you continue with saying it's a, and you can complete that sentence by using a comedy and an action film, etc. So in this case, you can use, for example, the type of movies you like. So let me give you an example. My favorite film, for example, is Star Wars, and it is a science fiction movie. What about the second expression? Look at this question and answer. What is it about? You could say it's about, and you can tell the plot or the story behind the movie. For example, in my case, since I love Star Wars, I could say it's about a world in the galaxy. So we have another question here. For example, this question says, who is in it? So this is talking about the actor or the actors involved in this movie. So if somebody makes that question to me, I would say Liam Neeson is one of the actors in the movie. Another question you may see in this topic would be, what is it like? That means that you have to give a description about how you feel when you watch this movie. And in this case, you have to use adjectives. And adjectives like exciting, scary, strange, dramatic would be suitable for you to use. So for example, if someone asked me, what is Star Wars like? So I would say it's very exciting or it's pretty dramatic. So please be focused on these expressions and use them. Along this lesson, you will have the opportunity to use them and talk about your favorite movie. And please be free to include other topics like TV programs, because this lesson is not just about movies, but also TV programs as well. So in the same way, please try to use the same expressions in the same questions to talk about your favorite TV program. So I hope you like this lesson, and I will be with you along this learning time. Please, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask to your teacher. We as teachers are here to help you. So please, I hope you enjoy it. See you.